It's Anye and I'm back again with another video. This video, if you have not looked at the title already, it is about what you should and should not do in a new relationship. This is something I had a hard time dealing with. This is things that I know a lot of my friends have a hard time dealing with. And I just want to rap to y'all real quick. Faces beat, because, you know, I had Marky on face earlier today when we were doing a photo shoot. And you know, I'm just in the comfort of my own home. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been here already, welcome back. So anyways, let's get to the chase. I just kind of want to talk about pretty much just like all the nastiness of starting a new relationship. You know, your last relationship might have been trash. You know, you might have not had been able to really talk to the person. It might have just not have been a good relationship. Y'all might have just chose to kind of just separate. It's time, like, you know. But we're going to talk about what it is that you shouldn't or should be doing in your new relationship. So first things first, I definitely say communicate. This is a should. You should be communicating. You should be talking to the person every day, wanting to know how their day's going, seeing what's on their mind. Like, don't just be worried about you. Like, worry about what they're doing. Like, what if they had a hard day and the reason why they didn't hit you up is because of this, that, and the third. Definitely, like, just communicate about things. Like, if you're having a problem with something, put it on the forefront. Let them know what it is that you're having an issue with, why you're mad, why you're upset. I'm sorry to tell you, ladies, but these men are not mind readers. And I'm sorry, guys, if you're watching this, but they're a little bit dumb. You have to tell them exactly what it is you're feeling, or else they won't know. Like, you have to tell them what it is you're thinking. You have to tell them what it is you're doing. And I know as women, we want guys to, like, study us and know what you like and what you don't like. But that comes with time. You got to give them that time to learn that, because that's not a skill of a lot of men out here. You know what I'm saying? And even the guys who do pay a lot of attention, even they be missing stuff. So just take it easy on them, all right? Moving into our next phase, I definitely say hop up out of your feelings. Okay, you need to get out of your feelings with all of that. You need to stop coming to conclusions about stuff that y'all don't know what you coming to conclusions about. Like, just like, oh, he ain't answering me, he probably with another chick. Or, you know, cause why? Cause your ex was cheating on you? Like, or, you know, like, oh, you know, I know he seen my text message. What if he was working? Like, what if he actually wasn't on his phone? What if, you know, he needed to take a break from just being on his phone? It's not always personal. Don't be jumping to conclusions about whatever it is you jump into conclusions about. Like, oh, you wasn't thinking about me. Oh, I seen you do this, do that. I know with me personally, I'm a bad texter. So, like, I might see a text and tell myself, like, I'm going to text you back later. And it's not that you're not on my mind, but hours could go by and I'm sitting there like, yo, this person really did hit me up. And then I check and I'm like, oh, snap. Like, they texted me and, like, I didn't respond. Like, so, and that's me as a woman. Like, so I know definitely for men, same thing can happen, especially if they got a lot going on, you know, might have kids or might be in sports or their job might just be, you know, very hectic. Give them some time. Don't be jumping to conclusions. This comes back to communication. Ask them, like, why don't you call me? You know, if you feel like you're always reaching out first, tell them, like, why I always gotta reach out to you? Like, is there a reason? Like, now, if they're playing around with you, cut them off. You can leave. See you. But, I mean, like, if they're just kind of like, I mean to, but, like, you know, it's just hard for me because some guys have communication issues, because maybe you got to think about their side. Maybe their ex didn't know how to communicate. Maybe their ex ignored them all day, so they getting used to somebody ignoring them or not speaking to people all day every day. You might be on their mind, but they may not really be thinking, because you don't know what their relationship was like with their ex. Maybe they went days apart without speaking to each other, or randomly hit each other up, or you don't know what their situation's like. So just ask. Another thing, cut the comparison, sis. Stop comparing yourself to his exes and whoever else. This man wanted to date you because he wanted to date you, okay? I'm sorry, it might be hard for you to believe, but he wanted to date you. So you don't need to look like, if you slim and he looking at the big booty holes, he wants to be with a slim chick, though. I don't understand. Or if you a big booty girl and he wanted to be with a slim chick, he wanted to, you know, he's with the big booty. He obviously liked the yams. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, maybe the last girl was artistic and you're completely different. Sometimes people need difference in their life. And obviously something that you had, whether it was your spirit, your vibe, your intellect, whether it was your work drive, something that you wanted, he needed, he craved, he wanted to have. And let me just fix this because it's getting a little dark out here. he wanted to have, and you need to stop questioning that. Be you. That's the only way you're going to know if this new relationship is for you. Be you. Don't try to change yourself. Don't try to fix your hair. Don't try to be nobody different. Like, be you, because if he don't last, you don't want him anyway. You don't want him anyway. So don't sit there and be trying to change yourself. But what you should do, if he comes to you with a problem and he wants to work it out, he said, babe, this is bothering me, and it's nothing that changes you personally, be willing to change. Don't be like, no, because you're not. No. Be willing to change. You know, be willing to open up and be willing to listen to what it is they're saying. This is going to lead into my next point, which is submission. Ladies, especially my independent ladies who don't need no man, please learn how to submit. I'm one of them. Believe me, I know. He don't want me to go to the club, but I'm going. Period. Just because he don't want me to. Because I'd rather stay in the house and be up underneath his neck. But I'm going to go. Because he don't want me to go to the club. He don't want me to turn up with my friends. Like, no. Like, learn how to submit. Guys are the alpha male. They love a woman who's willing to submit to them. They love a woman who don't make them feel small or like they're a child. They love women who, you know, listens to what they have to say and they take it into consideration. Like, don't be trying to every 2 seconds. That's annoying. He ain't gonna want to be around you. He gonna want to be around a chick that's chill, laid back. Now you done lost somebody else. Just learn how to submit. And you don't have to submit on things that alter you as a person. Just submit on things that, like, pick your battles, I guess I should say. Pick your battles, because it's like, if it's not that deep, just go with it, sis. Just go with it. Just go with it. Just go with it. Let it go. Roll it off. It's not that deep. It's not worth you potentially losing somebody over something that's really not that serious. My next step is dress it up and make it real for him. Make sure you out here looking good. And that's on everything. I don't care. Naturally, if you want to wet your hair, go to bed like a snack. That's what you need to do. Make sure your pajamas is on par. I know we used to the bonnet on the head. I know we get comfortable. But once in a blue, it's nice for him, you know, to see you looking good. Like, and I feel like as women, we get into a situation where you're like, this is how I am. This is what I look like. And I get it. He has to accept that. I get that. But please, once in a blue, just shake it up a little bit. Shake it up. Shake it up. And, like, you know, with that also comes date nights. I feel like date nights, so y'all could be able to date. Y'all could be able to get to, you know, get that fire again and be able to just like, I remember the, wait a minute, a couple bottles of wine or a couple glasses of wine, and you just, you ready to go? Because I'm ready to go, like, type of thing. Like, you just need to spark that flame. Like, being home all the time's cool, but, like, it's nothing like getting dressed up and going out and just watching your man come out the living room smelling all good, and you just like, hold up, wait a minute, you know, like, it's just nice. And then the way they just hold around your hip, my bra all showing, hold around your hip and opening doors and guiding you through doors. Allow a man to do that. For my ladies who don't know how to allow a man to do stuff for them because they're a strong, independent woman, allow your man to do that. Another point, allow a man to be a man. Allow him to pick you up and take you to where you need to go to. Allow him to open your doors. Allow him to pay for your nails if you want to pay for your nails, or buy you a nice dress. Allow him to treat you. Because then if he don't do it, you're going to be mad that he ain't treating you, and you talking about some, you all broke, you don't want to spend money on me. No, like, he's trying, but you're telling him no. Why? Because you just want to feel like you don't need nobody. It's okay. It's a difference between you being like, so you going to buy this for me, and him being like, babe, let me buy this for you. Like, let me get this for you. Like, let me take care of you for once. Like, relax, okay? Like, no, baby, relax. You gotta accept a man being able to do things for you. Let him take you out. Let him show you off. You're a trophy. You should be seen. There's no reason why you should be on a shelf, because that's how dust gets on it. It gets a little old and nobody worries about it. We need you to be seen, shine you up, take you out. That's what it is. But, you know, and if they're not doing something, communicate. Don't be mad. Don't bottle it in. Don't go to sleep mad at each other. Fix it. Work it out. Like, those are just things that you need to do. Also, don't be boring. Show your personality. Show who you are. Hee ha ha. Keep keying it up. Shoot, if you like taking pictures, let him take your pictures. Now he about to learn your angle, sis. Every vacation you go on, that's the man that's about to be, they know how to take my pictures. They know how to take them. I look good. Because a man sees you in a way that you'll never be able to see you. Your friends will never be able to see you. Let him show you what he got. Take the iPhone out. Take the camera out. Show me something. Boo, pose. You know what I'm saying? If you like getting your nails done, guys don't mind getting pedicures, most of them. Take them with you. Make them feel included. You know what I mean? Like, make them feel included. They don't need to be out with you all the time, but like, make them feel included. Go to the club with your significant other. Like, you can go out and party and shake it. Like, you can go out and party and shake some, sis, and still take your man with you. But it's also okay if he want to be with his boys for once. You don't got to be there all the time. Like, let him go out with his boys. Let him have fun. This is where trust comes into play. If you don't trust your partner, he's not your partner. Get rid of him. Like, trust the person. Know that they're going to do right by you because you trust them and you love them. If anything negative happens, it'll come to you. It'll come to you. And you'll know when you're supposed to know. But don't go looking for stuff. There's another point. Don't go looking for stuff because you're going to find. Because you're bringing it into the atmosphere. You looking the pictures. You looking for them to talk to girls in the DMs. Bringing up arguments. Just trying to figure out something wrong. Trying to get them to cheat on you or do something to you. Cut it out. Because you're bringing all of that up. Like, you're bringing that into your atmosphere because you're looking and looking and looking. If you're going for looking for negative, you're going to find negative. You're going to find negative. So, you know, let them have their space to be a man and do what it is that they want to do. Nobody want to explain like, no, my girl not letting me out. You're insecure. Let go of your insecurities, which in order for you to do that, you got to trust the person you're with. If you don't trust them, get rid of them, move on. Self-love yourself. When you're ready, date again. But at the end of the day, like, you got to let that man go out and have fun. You got to let that man go out. Like, you got to let him go out and be like, babe, what you doing? I miss you. Now, he hitting you with the drunk calls. And you like, yeah, bring your behind home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you got to have that. You got to trust your partner. You got to, you know that when they're stepping out, they're not doing you dirty. Like, everything will come to foresight. Don't bring that into your life before it's even there. Stop looking for wrong in these men before they even have an opportunity to prove themselves. You don't even know what they went through. You don't know why they act and don't act the way they do. Women have such a high standard. Like, he should be doing this. He should be doing that. But like, y'all ever think about how these girls do them? Like, how good guys turn into bad guys because they were good to some girl who was nasty and shicey. The same way guys are to women, girls are to women, men too. So it's just like, you got to think about that too. You don't know who broke their heart or who they was loyal to and they ended up dugging them into the ground, or, you know, they was willing to give it all to and then sis just cut it off and they just like, well, what happened? Like, and then they don't want to talk about it. Like, you got to be different, okay? Set the difference apart. Like, you ain't sis ain't you, you're you, and that's who he wanted. So now, you know, I understand two different people coming into a relationship. You got to learn the ins and outs of each other, but it'll come, and it'll come in good time. And last but not least, I just say have fun. Have fun. Stop thinking so much. Stop overthinking. Stop trying to pre-plan things. Stop trying to postpone things. Stop trying to think too much. Live in the moment. Enjoy the moment that you're in and let it ride out. Whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. If y'all meant to be together, y'all going to be together. If y'all not meant to be together, y'all won't be together. But like, let it happen naturally. Stop thinking about tomorrow. Think about today. Are y'all having fun today? What can y'all do today? Then tomorrow you worry about tomorrow. Like, as women, we'll sit there and we'll be like, yeah, I really like him, but what if he ends up finding he didn't find out yet? You'll cross that bridge when you get to it. Like, oh, well, I don't know, because what if he ends up wanting to go back to his ex? Because it'll happen when it happens, if it ever happens. Like, don't bring up the ex. For whatever y'all do, don't bring her up. Don't bring her up. You allow him to think about sis. Don't bring her up. Don't even mention sis. She's irrelevant. She's irrelevant. Don't go stalking that girl. We don't know her. She's irrelevant. Like, don't worry about it. Worry about you and him. And if y'all meant to last, y'all will last. And if y'all won't, y'all won't. But have fun. If you're not having fun in a whole situation and you pre-planning stuff and premeditating and every 2 seconds you on your toes making sure you're doing something right, you're not having fun. You're not going to let loose. You ain't going to be able to get jiggy with it. Like, you need to really, like, just let loose. Have fun and enjoy yourself, because you should be enjoying yourself in the relationship. And, you know, God willing, we get a ring eventually. But if not, that's okay. We move to the next person. But these are just my personal do's and don'ts in a relationship. I hope that you guys have learned something today. And I hope that you ladies breathe. Like, honestly, truly, just breathe. And, you know, if you're a person like me who's easy to cut somebody off, relax. Please relax.